The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have come under increasing pressure to return to the United Kingdom following the release of Prince Harry's controversial and revealing memoir Spare. Kinsey Schofield, an expert on the royal family and host of the Tutti for podcast, said that many Americans have urged the couple to apologize and move back to the UK. Her remarks come in the wake of the book's publication, in which Prince Harry talks candidly about the struggles of his life in the royal family. The book has sparked debate both in the UK and the US, with many people questioning the Sussexes' decision to leave the monarchy and move to Los Angeles. While some claim that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex ought to remain in the US and pursue their own dreams, many others in both countries argue that they should take responsibility for their decisions and apologize for any hurt caused. Kinsey said, "I'm going to tell you something you do not want to hear. In the States, the conversation is Harry and Meghan need to apologize and they need to move back to the UK. That is what we are saying here in America, that they need to move back to the UK. I know that is the last thing Brits want. We realize that the only thing interesting about them is their relatives. They're not interesting people. They're not exciting people. There's nothing inside of them." She went on, "They don't provide anything. I think that what we liked about them was their relation to the British royal family. So I think that they've got to be closer to the British royal family. They can learn a lot from the royal family. Less is more. This is the result of overexposure and they're sharing way too much information." Meanwhile, Prince Harry dramatically declared that he and Meghan will never move back to the UK and become working members of the royal family, just hours after using another bombshell-less interview to suggestions that the couple give up their official titles. Speaking on Good Morning America, he said, "I don't think it's ever going to be possible. I don't think that even if there was an agreement or an arrangement between me and my family, there's that third party that's going to do everything they can to make sure that that isn't possible, not stopping us from going back, but making it unsurvivable." He continued, "Because that's essentially breaking the relationship, right? There was something in the future where, we can continue to support the Commonwealth that, of course, is on the table." In a separate interview with the CBS network, the Duke swerved a question by Anderson Cooper, who asked him why, given his clear antipathy to the monarchy, do he and Meghan not just renounce their titles as Duke and Duchess of Sussex? "And what difference would that make?" was his only answer. It comes as Harry's popularity among the British public slumps to an all-time low, with a new YouGov survey finding that the Duke's net favorability now sits at a staggering 38. Almost two-thirds of those polled admitted they hold a negative view of the prince, while his support among the 18-24 age group has also fallen to its lowest ever score. In the U.S. television interview, the Duke insisted his grandmother, the late Queen, was not angry or upset with him for wanting to step down as a senior working royal. Promoting his autobiography Spare, Harry said the monarch knew how hard it was for him, but was sad at how things turned out. He also described how he can't ever get out of the royal family. Good Morning America presenter Michael Strahan asked the Duke, "Did she ever express that she was upset at you?" Harry responded, "For what?" Strahan replied. "For wanting to change your role," Harry said. "No. My grandmother and I had a very good relationship. It was never a surprise to anybody, least of all her. She knew what was going on. She knew how hard it was. She never said to me that she was angry. I think she was sad that it got to that point.